Today I'm dining at a Michelin star Korean restaurant. Oiji Mi is known for serving modern Korean food with fine dining elements. Taking a look inside, the decor is nice, but not too pretentious. The menu is a prefix menu that consists of 5 courses. I would recommend getting different options from your friends or family, and then sharing the plates to try more food. Before I get into the food, I want to point out that the chopsticks are metal, so you're getting an authentic Korean dining experience. For the first course, everyone gets the same 3 appetizers. The bottom one is the beef tartare wrap, with caviar on top. The top left is ramyun, which is basically a steamed egg. The top right is the prawn. The waiter recommends eating them in the order I described the dishes.
The beef tartare was a nice flavorful bite with a nice mix of beef, radish, and caviar. The steamed egg is basically a steamed egg with some peas, anchovies, and shishito on it. I thought it was alright. I wish the peas were sweeter, like a certain dish I had in Barcelona, which was amazing. The prawns were sweet and spicy, and I thought it tasted pretty good.
For the second course, I got the ssam to share. You get pork belly, oysters, cabbage for the wrap, some veggies, and condiments. You're supposed to mix everything together to make it a wrap and eat it. I never had oyster and pork belly together in a bite. I hope it'll taste amazing.
The pork belly is soft and good quality, but it's not something that's going to blow your mind away. You can find good quality pork belly like that in most good quality KBBQ restaurants. I never had pork belly and oysters together, but the oysters didn't really make a difference in the flavor profile. The oyster is kind of small and not fat enough to make a difference. The scallion and pickled radish does make a nice difference to the flavor profile, and it adds a nice kick. There's 2 condiment options. There's the ssamjang sauce and the mustard. I personally think the mustard is the better condiment option.
For the third course, you have to get the Oiji bowl, even though it costs extra. This is what they're known for. It's more of a fine dining dish than a Korean dish, but I'm not complaining. There's lots of sea urchin, shrimp, and cucumbers over seaweed rice. It's recommended to mix the bowl before you eat it, so you can taste the sea urchin in every bite.
The uni is from Hokkaido, so you know it's going to be good. The seaweed rice in the Oiji bowl is very strong, but it still lets the seafood and cucumber shine. It has a very nice umami flavor profile, and the cucumbers give a nice cool kick.
Another option for the third course is the lobster ramyun. This is a cold dish, and you should mix the lobster with the noodles, so the noodles will have some flavor. It's good, but it can't compare to the Oiji bowl.
The lobster pairs well with the cold noodles. It has some spice, but it's not too spicy. I prefer the Oiji bowl more than this because it has more flavor profiles. Also, I got rained on a bit before I came here, so by course 3, I kind of want something more warm.
For the fourth course, you have to get the sea bass. It's a soup dish, and the truffle seafood broth is delicious. It's more of a fine dining dish than a Korean dish, but that's okay. If you want to share it, the staff will bring you bowls.
The sea bass with truffle seafood broth is great. The broth is flavorful without it being too salty. The sea bass is nice and it's not too coarse or dry. The clams and the scallops add a nice touch to the broth. I personally prefer this over the galbi. The portion size is much bigger, and I finally got something warm after 3 courses.
Another option for the fourth course is the galbi, which is beef short rib. I was told it's wagyu, and it costs extra, but I didn't taste that much marbling. I would recommend you to get the other options.
The galbi is nice and soft, but it's not something mind-blowing. You can get something of the same quality at a nice, good KBBQ restaurant. The potato was good though. Beef and potatoes is a tried and true combo, and this course is good. However, since you have to pay extra for this, I'll probably get something else for this course.
The fifth course is dessert, and the donuts are great. It's not too sweet. If an Asian says it's not too sweet, that means it's good.
The donut pairs well with the ice cream. The donut's fresh, so it's nice and warm, and it pairs very well with some nice cold ice cream. Warm desserts and cold ice cream is a tried and true combo, and it's delicious.
Another option for the fifth course is the mango bingsu, but I swear I got unlucky. Just watch the clip of my live review.
I thought the mango bingsu was alright until I bit into the mangoes. Those mangoes were so sour. I guess mangoes are not in season during August, or maybe they're trying to prank me. But yeah, I did not appreciate those sour mangoes.
Let's take a look at the final bill. It's $145 base, but with the add-ons, taxes, and 18% tip, it ends up at around $420 or $210 per person. It's kinda pricey, and leave a comment below if you think it's worth it. Here are my final thoughts. For the pros, Oiji Mi has a lot of good things. The service is amazing, and they have a lot of staff around. It's very easy to get a reservation, unlike some other Michelin star restaurants. The food is good, even if some items were forgettable. There's a good mix of authentic Korean food and fine dining food. For the cons, if you're a meat lover, you're probably better off spending $100 or more at a high quality KBBQ place. If you're allergic to seafood, you should skip this place, since all their best dishes are seafood dishes. It's fine dining, and portion sizes aren't the biggest, so if you're a big eater, you'll need to grab another meal after this.